I'm about to go on a mini rant, so if you don't want to listen to it, then please, scroll away. But
I'm listening.
I had one of my baby fathers, okay, and messaged me about my son's attendance because I added his name so that he can be a part. I get a question like, oh, why is this? This is excessive. This is ridiculous. I know I may not do anything right. Okay, I know I fail in a lot of areas. But y'all little $200, $300, $400 of child support a month don't do nothing. Nothing. Okay? It don't help me pick up the kids. It don't help me drop them off. It don't help me rest. It don't help nobody take care of the house while I'm sick. Every sickness, every illness, every time I haven't felt good, every time I was thrown up in the house, I have not had nobody else to just come in and y'all out here with these child support mentalities. And granted, I have a love-hate relationship with the child support system. I understand that it's taxed. I understand. I don't like how.
Thank you for tuning back on the channel. Listen, there's a lot to unpack here. All right, now listen. I wanted to talk about this because I myself have been in the child support system. My oldest child, I got 3 boys. My oldest child, shout out to him. He's 19. He's in college, doing well, doing great. I had to pay child support on. All right, so I'm not gonna go crazy on her. My thing is, I don't know nothing about dude, but the fact that he's asking about the attendance of your child, something's going on. He's trying to figure out what's up. A lot of a lot of fathers that don't care, they usually like forget it. I don't care what's going on. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not bothering me, it is what it is. All right. So the fact that the guy is actually asking what's going on in the child's life is a plus to me. Right now, I can understand your situation or her situation is not like mine because she has a number. I already know. I watched this before. She has 4 baby daddies, 4 different children. So not only is she dealing with 4 different children, she's dealing with 4 different personalities as far as the fathers, if all the fathers are in the kid's life. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, you got to hold or be accountable for what you're doing. You didn't do this once, not even twice. I can give you twice, but you did this 4 times. You got 4 baby daddies. And I'm not trying to shame you. You do what you do. It is what it is. But when it comes to stuff like this, you can't get crazy or go off on one father, probably because you're mad at one of the other fathers or something. I don't know. You got a lot going on. And I mean, if it's one parent household and there's 4 kids, I can understand. Shout out to me. Me and my wife, we got 2 in the house and 1 in college. And I know how that is with just that. You know what I'm saying? She works, I works, the kids got sports, this, that, and the other. So I know how it is. But the fact that he's asking about attendance, the child should be in school. So if he's missing school, then there is a problem with that.
They do the men as well. But let me tell you how I don't like how the men do the men. Okay? Y'all have this mentality like y'all don't have to do anything. Like it's our responsibility. You live in another state or you live somewhere else. Okay, you sleep when you want to sleep. You're tired, you come home, you take a nap. If you want to go out, if you want to do something, if you want to clean the house, everything's on your schedule. Okay, I don't have that. I have little people that dictate everything around me.
Also, we went to child support court. We went to family court. I had him certain times, she had him certain times. So when she wanted to do something, she planned accordingly until, when I had him and vice versa. If she had him, that's when I planned a lot of things unless he was going to be there, like that. So.
Okay, you don't have to leave your job every 5 minutes because you get 15 goddamn phone calls a day from the schools. You don't have to.
Why is she getting phone calls from the school? Apparently the kids is acting up. And that goes to the household, right? I mean, depending on what's going on. But if you're getting 15 calls, what'd she say? Let me see what she said again.
It's because you get 15 goddamn phone calls a day from.
If you're getting 15 calls a day, something's wrong, bro.
The schools. You don't have to take every break and every lunch hour that you have dealing with children and referrals and hearings and IEPs. So don't question.
Yeah, see, her kids is acting up, referrals, and all that stuff. So that's a whole different ballgame.
Question me on what I do. You don't have to sacrifice where you live. You don't have to sacrifice what you want to do and what you aspire to give your children the best that they can possibly have. You don't have to do all of that. You don't lose sleep for days at a time, for years.
Yeah, I am going to say this. For you fathers that's not taking care of business, shame on you. You know, I surrounded myself, even with my friends growing up when I was younger, and shout out to me, I still have most of my friends. There's about 12 of us that grew up together. We still hang. We still got a group. We all kind of went down the same path. We all went to school or did some type of trade. Everybody's making money. Everybody's doing good. Everybody's in their child's life. That's just how we was. You know what I'm saying? We was all raised in the same neighborhood. Most of us had both parents. Some of us have one parent. But I think, even if you do have one parent, it's all about who you grow up with. You kind of piggyback on what people are doing around you. You know, if I want to put myself around people who's either doing at least what I'm doing or better, to better myself. You know what I'm saying? So I can't speak on what she's speaking on. What she's picked apparently 4 bad apples. Well, I can't say all 4 because the dude she's talking about is asking about the kids. So, you know, I don't know.
Can you do move? Help. You go pick up the kids. You answer some phone calls from the referrals. You go talk to them. You take them out. You spend extra money for all the extra stuff that they need and go pick them up and take them to their dental appointments and to their eye exams and to their doctor's appointments and to their surgeries and to every other appointment that they have, because there's like 50 of them. And still try to work and live out your dreams. And to the men, you text me WYD one more time, and I'm doing all of this stuff, and you didn't get an attitude because I don't respond to you. You offer to pay one of my bills or take my kids somewhere, then we'll talk. The fuck?
I was almost with you because I'm not really ashamed. I'm not really going at her. You know what I'm saying? She got the 4 kids. Cool. Let's not talk about the past. Let's talk about what we can do now. But now she's bringing up, all you man texting me WID. That's what you doing. Pay one of these bills and then we can talk. You don't have time for them. You don't have time for no other man. Get your kids right. Figure out that situation yet. First. WID. Bruh. And I'm going to tell you, and I hate to say this, any guy going into a situation, messing with a chick, knowing she got 4 kids. I don't know how old your kids is. Maybe you have some older ones. You seem like you're a little older. Anyway, you got 4 kids, 4 baby daddies. That's gonna take a heck of a man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyway, she got a lot of backlash on that.
So
here we go. So she had a reply, and I guess she's replying to this comment up here. I ain't real familiar with TikTok. It says, "You have 4 kids. That's not." Let me get my reading together. You have 4 kids. That's your damn fault. You should have stopped at 1. Y'all women need to learn that it's a shortage of good men and fathers. I guess that's true. So she's replying to it.
I've never had so many views and comments and interaction on any of my videos. And that last one, I guess everybody, I don't know. Nobody pays attention to my stuff.
Went viral.
I specifically stated in the beginning that it was a rant. And if you didn't want to listen to it, you could have scrolled. But one thing I do, you know.
What does that mean? When you say you're going on a rant, does that mean you can just throw stuff out there and whatever you say don't count, or it doesn't matter, or don't take it at face value? I mean, like, what? I mean, even if you was talking regular, even if it wasn't a rant, I don't understand. What is she saying about that? What is she?
See is that there is a statistical margin of error for stupidity and ignorance on the internet, not just on my videos, but on other people's videos. This right here, negativity, that don't really affect me that much, and I'm not here for your validation either. It was a rant, and the whole rant was.
The thing about social media, if you're gonna be on social media, TikTok, stuff like that, you got to take it. If you're going to put it out there and you got your comments open, just know there's going to be some negative stuff on here. I have this channel. I have another channel that's bigger, which shows how I make money and stuff like that outside of my main job. And, you know, I say certain things, I do certain things, and there's going to be negative comments. It's going to be people who maybe do it a different way. You just got to take it and go with it. You know what I'm saying? Some for the better, and I'm sure you got positive comments as well. I'm sure there's a lot of women and guys in your comments giving you props for doing what you're doing. So you just got to take them both.
wasn't even men are bad or my baby daddy is bad. And in the comments, I stated that he's actually a good father. He does a lot as far as, you know, when I need him and things like that. But my issue and the point that I was making is that... See,
she's saying that now. I'm sure one of her baby's fathers probably seen this and called him like, hey, man, why you put me out there like I'm a bad father? So now she's saying that because she didn't say it in the last video. Maybe she wrote it down in the comments or something, but she did not say it in the last video.
There is a disparity amongst the role and responsibility of each parent based on their gender. That was it. And it was a 3-minute video. And of course, I could not get everything I wanted to say in 3 minutes. I went on a rant because I was frustrated, I was irritated, and I was stressed. And that's what I wanted to do. But this right here, why does it matter that I have 4 children? And for the record, for those constantly saying, oh, I couldn't get past her saying one of her baby daddies. And I have 4. I have 4 different fathers for my children, for all 4 of them. One I was married to. One was almost 20 years ago when I was a teenager.
Okay. So she has a 20-year-old. So that one's at the house.
And one, you know, was a hoe, period. You know what I'm saying? And he know he was a hoe because he didn't call me and he didn't apologize.
Did you know he was a hoe? Because if you knew he was a hoe, then why was you with him? Unless you found out while y'all was together. Maybe that's what she meant.
And we were supposed to get married. We were supposed to be together at one point, but he was a hoe. I was pregnant. He spent over a year trying to court me. But that's my fault for falling for stupidity. How about the issue?
Yes. The question she just asked, she said, so that was my fault for falling for stupidity? Yes. Who else's fault is it? Am I missing something?
Here isn't, oh my God, how many baby daddies I got or anything like that. It's parents, period, have a shared responsibility, and society as a whole has...
See, and I agree with you on all that. I think, well, with me, I don't know what people in your comments are thinking. With me, yes, the way it happens, it is what it is, right? Now, after it happens, then that's when you need to start talking, right? If you and the dude is not together, though, the child support, visitation, all this stuff gets kind of iffy after a while because guess what? Y'all not going to, most of the time, y'all not going to agree on a lot of things because he got things going on and you got things going on. The reason why you mad right now is because you got things going on and it's not going your way. And I'm sure the dude's mad too. He's asking about the tenants and all that. It's not going his way. So if y'all not, you know, mutually exclusive, it's hard, man. It's hard. Like I said, I've been there, done that.
Made so many excuses for men. That's why you'll be like, oh, the dad doesn't know the birthday.
Wait
It's
a
just
minute.
for
What
men.
she say?
That's why you'll be like, oh, the society as a whole has made so many excuses for men. That's why you'll be like, oh, the dad doesn't know the birthday. He's just such a man. Why?
Who says that? What kind of areas does she live in? There's no excuses for men. I mean, for instance, here in Louisville, man, if you late or behind on child support, they put you in the newspaper by name. I'm talking about your name's on there, so you're getting embarrassed. Ain't no excuses for missing child support here in Louisville. In Louisville, Kentucky. They actually got a newspaper come out to show that, right? And don't nobody praise up no bad fathers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lames to us. All the bad fathers. I don't know where they came from.
My father wasn't like that. I wasn't raised around men like that. My whole issue was that the little $300-400 a month or whatever is given because it's not much, and that's for 4.
Oh, that's what I was wondering. $300-400. I'm guessing she's saying 4. She knows exactly how much she gets. So you're getting $400 for 4 kids. I paid more than that. No, did she say 2 or 3? I paid more than that. I paid, shout out to me for being done for child support, for 1 kid. So whoever you messing with, these guys you're messing with apparently are not high value guys. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have good jobs because even if one of them had a great job, he's going to be paying more than what you're getting for 4. 3 to 4 for 4 kids all together. These guys ain't got no jobs.
Okay, it doesn't compare to actually having the help and they don't understand that. That was the purpose. But thanks for.
And I agree with that. Getting money, no matter how much it is never gonna be better than having a two-parent household. I mean, you can get money, you can pay for certain things, but still, if you the one controlling everything and having to do everything, it's never gonna work. I mean, it will work, take that back, but it's always better to have the two-parent household. Shout out to her though. You know what I'm saying? Look like she's getting it together. She got one that's already grown. It seems like she got a couple other one. She's having to deal with the baby daddy drama, I guess. And it just comes with it. You gotta take it for what it is. Try to work through it as best as you can. Me and my baby mama did it. It worked out. My child's in college. He's 19. Shout out to him. Second year, doing great, and we just still doing our thing. All right. Shout out to you. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all be good. Peace.